like my parents kept asking me like, do they understand your accents? Do you get to repeat yourself? Are your students troublesome? Are they this? Are they this? People are on fast track. They'll be like, oh, do I want to be in school? Just school, and not make money. I just want to. When you manage your time properly, you will see that it is very easy. You even have little time left for fun because, hello guys, welcome again to my YouTube channel. How you doing? How is everything? How is the Rona baby going in your area? Is the lockdown easing up? What's happening? I, for one, things are beginning to get a little bit better in this part of the world. You know, we can go out, but with our face masks, obviously. But yeah, things are easing up a little bit, and I feel better. I hope you feel better. How's the stay at home going? Hope you're safe. Please be safe because I want you all to be safe, okay? So thank you so much for stopping by and clicking. I really appreciate each and every one of you on this channel. It means a lot to me. So guys, today we'll be talking about money. Money, 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 dollar boy, dollar boy. If you're not talking money, you're talking what? Well, yeah, we'll be talking about money. So let's get right into today's topic. On this channel, I share some of my experiences, and today I decided to share one interesting aspect of my experience during my master's degree program at Colorado State University. Maybe some of you know this, maybe some of you don't. I actually got my master's degree on a full funded scholarship. And the most interesting part of that scholarship is that I was being paid. I was being paid, I met some money, I was working and I met some money. So that really made the experience worth the while. So I had fun, needless to say. Yeah, I had fun, needless to say. It was amazing. So some of you might be wondering, what do you mean you got a scholarship and they were paying you? Just keep watching. I will tell you. Maybe some of you already know what I'm going to talk about, but it doesn't hurt to get information from different perspectives, okay? So I'll be sharing my own perspective with you all today. So keep watching. So yeah, it doesn't hurt to share my own experience. If you're wondering, okay, let's backtrack a little bit. If you're wondering how I got a full funded scholarship to do my master's degree, check out my previous video. I'll put the link in my bio, and I will also put the link somewhere here just for you to check it out. And there is this amazing YouTuber too. She's a one-stop for everything scholarship, visa, interview, F1, anything. Her name is ALADI, AKOH. Very amazing person. I met her recently. I'll put her YouTube channel link out there. Check it out if you're wondering how this whole thing goes, okay? But today I'll be sharing the monetary aspect of this whole game on this channel. So yeah, now the first thing, I'm just gonna rush this a little bit. You get your scholarship, you either become a teaching assistant or a research assistant, meaning that you'll be assisting a professor teaching students, most of the time undergraduate students in your school and in your department, or you become a research assistant. You'll be in the lab working on a particular research. Most times it is 20 hours a week that you get, okay? Because one, if you're an international student, the law, the government, they do not allow you to work more than 20 hours a week. So you'll be getting 20 hours a week. During my own time, I was a teaching assistant. I was teaching undergraduate students, and it was amazing, you know. Like my parents kept asking me like, do they understand your accents? Do you get to repeat yourself? Are your students troublesome? Are they this? Are they this? You know, like the representation of the media of students in the US, how rude they can be, how insulting they can be when people are teaching them. And in my own case, being an African, having an accent, So they were always asking me like, what is it like? What is it like? They were literally freaking out on my behalf. But I was like, no, it's nothing. Just go there. One thing is you just have to be very confident, okay? Say what, even if they want you to repeat a particular word 20 times, nothing. Just keep repeating it. In my own turn, I would say that they were able to understand what I was saying. Yes, at least I got very good reviews at the end of the semester. So that was amazing. And I didn't experience any form of people being rude, because these people, I wasn't teaching high schoolers, they were already freshmen and they were in college, right? They were in university. So they were responsible to a very great extent. People paid attention and all that. So it wasn't a bad experience. So all I'm trying to say is that regardless of what the media has made us believe or think, that being a professor or a teacher in US is that bad. Oh, it's not totally bad. It's not the worst thing that can, it's not totally bad, and it's not the worst thing that can happen, okay? So yeah, at the end of the month, I was getting over $1,500. I was getting over $1,500. After taxes, it was a little above $1,300, which is still very amazing for a 20 hours a week job being a student. You're not thinking about your tuition or anything, just little expenses that you need to do with the money. Now, let me break down how I spent the money, right? How you spend the money might be different. It depends, but being prudent will go a long way. It will really help you to still have a little saving. For me, I stayed in an apartment where I was paying 700 something, like a little above 700 something dollars. And at the end of the day, I still had like some money, like about 800 something dollars left. Okay, so that really went a long way. When I was in school, I didn't have a card, so I wasn't paying insurance. I wasn't paying car notes. And being a student with your ID card, you get bus pass free. You can enter in my own school. I don't know how it works in other schools, but I believe most of the schools it will be like that. If you're watching and you've experienced this, you're doing your masters, tell me how it works in your school. Because for my school, you have a student ID card, and that ID card is also your bus pass. So with that ID card, I was able to enter buses for free. So far, I'm going within my town, right? My school was in Fort Collins, Colorado. So far I was going within the town. All the bus routes, all the buses were free for students. You just need to show your ID card. So that was amazing. I didn't have to worry about transportation. You know, I didn't have to worry about health insurance, because when you get a scholarship, most of the times you also get a health insurance. So I didn't worry about that. So I paid rent with my money. I did grocery shopping. It was all limits. So depending on how you eat, you might be spending like $200 if you cook. Okay? Me, I was cooking a lot. I was stocking up my refrigerator with homemade food. So if you cook, you might be spending like $200 in a month, you know, just buying your groceries and doing your own cooking. So I was doing that. Then part of the money too, I used it to pay fee, because when you're a student, when you get a scholarship, you also get to pay fees. That's if your department doesn't cover the fee. Now, what is the fees that I'm talking about? The fees are like your access to the library, your access to the school's Wi-Fi, technologies like computers in the library, computers in your department, and your gym, the recreational center, because if you're a student, you can use your gym as much as you want. So you pay for that. And I think general maintenance of your classroom and all that. So for me, for a semester, it was a little below $1,200. So that a semester is like 4 months. So getting paid what I was getting paid in a month, I was still able to cover my fees comfortably without any hinge along the way. And this fee, bear in mind that you can pay instrumentally. They don't need you to pay like, oh, every before the semester starts or before you register for classes, you go ahead and pay everything. No, you can break your payment in installments and pay as much as you want every month, depending on what works best for you and how you've decided to manage your finances. And for me, I was able to do that. I was paying instrumentally and I had no problem. Before the semester ends, I finished paying. And with the money I was earning as a teaching assistant, I was still able to save some money, you know. For you to do that, you just need to know how to spend. You just need to know how to spend. You need to just calculate and make sure that you're not spending on unnecessary things. So yeah, the money was good. It was enough for me at that time because I didn't really have a lot of responsibilities. Now, bear in mind that when you're doing your master's and your PhD, your stipend is different. So people that get into the PhD programs, they get more stipend. So if you need more money, you have to be very intelligent. So you get into a PhD program. Just kidding, but just throwing it out there. If you're in the PhD program, you'll be making more money. Another interesting thing too is that this the stipend differs in among departments too. I was in the social sciences. Some of my friends that were in STEM, I had a friend who was doing PhD in statistics. She was making a lot of money for a teaching assistant. Some people who were in engineering too, they were making a lot of money. Like when I compare it to what I was making, theirs were actually higher than what I was making. So this the money you make is dependent on your department and the degree that you're getting as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So why am I doing this video? Why am I saying this, or why am I talking about these experiences? Because right now is a lot of people at home. I'm encouraging people, if you decide or you make up your mind in this period to go and get additional degree, you don't want to do it in your home country, you want to like travel for it, get on your laptop, do some research. You can actually go to school without paying a dime. And while you are at that, you'll be making some money as well. So do some research. You know, if you have any questions, reach out to me and I'll be answering any question that you have at all. Do some research. Even if it's not you particularly, you don't want to go back to school. You might have a nephew, you might have a niece, you might have a cousin, you might have a daughter, a son, you might have anybody around you that you feel that this is beneficial, right? You can market it and sell it to them that you go to school and make money. Because something that I've realized is that people are on fast track. They'll be like, oh, do I want to be in school, just school, and not make money? I just want to get done with school and start making money. That is what I've heard a lot of people say. I just want to get done. Like, I'll do masters, my mates are working, they're making money already, and I'm here I'm not making any money. You know what I mean? So you can actually sell this to them. It's not really selling. It depends. If you want to study, you want to study, right? But you can actually tell them this, that, okay, you can still go to school and make some money. You just have to be up for the tax ahead. And also, it's never too late to go back to school. I read on the internet that a Nigerian lady, got a PhD at 73. She got a PhD at 73. That is really commendable. So it's not too late to go back to school. You can go to school and still make money and take care of yourself and your family, okay? One more thing, you might be wondering or you might be thinking that it would be very difficult for you to combine your master's program and work, you know. The truth is, it is not easy, but that is life. Life is not easy. Life is not promised. So for you to be alive, you're working, you're waking up every day. It is not easy. It is a constant use of your brain. You have to continuously work. So all I'm saying is that I won't stand here and tell you, oh, it's easy. Yeah, you just teach students and you do your own research. You're going to do it. No, it's not easy. Neither is it impossible. You can do it. I did it. You just have to learn time management. When you manage your time properly, you will see that it is very easy. You even have little time left for fun, because all work and no play makes Jack, Jew, anybody, a dog boy, a dog girl, a dog human. Okay? I hope this information, this experience of mine that I've shared with you all, I hope it helps somebody somewhere out there, anybody at all. Okay, yeah, tell me what you think. Made it to this point and you're not yet a subscriber, please, friend, I urge you to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share it with your friends and family. You never know who this might change his or her mind to go ahead to get a graduate degree, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and do not forget that I love you all so very, 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 very much. So bye, guys. Bye, 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 guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.